Hey everyone, I'm Carey and we will be demonstrating two of the many key skills needed in a game of rugby league. Skill 1 will be the drop punt kick.
A punt can be described as when the ball is dropped from the hands, out from in front of the body. The aim is for the ball to make contact with the top of the player's foot.
And skill 2 is a standard two-hand catch and game-like pass.
The ideal pass is caught with two hands around the centre of the ball. The player will then adjust their hands so to suit the intended direction of pass. The player will generally step out and lean their body towards the direction of travel, lift their propelling elbow, and superman the ball to their teammate.
Firstly, Chrissy will go over the rules and then we will see if Alex can teach Chrissy these skills.
A kick and play or a punt doesn't necessarily have rules, but there are guidelines. A punt is usually used as a tactic to put the opposing team in a vulnerable situation by leaving the line undefended, and a punt is usually played on the 5th or 6th tackle so the players can get the most out of their play. A pass is the action of throwing the ball from one player to another. In NRL, the ball cannot be passed in a forward direction, in accordance with the current play, and if this is not observed, the player can be penalised. How would you train this? Throughout different life stages, there are different expectations for skill acquisition and motor control capabilities, but it is not only age that which defines the capacity to learn an ability. Skills, including but not limiting to that of a drop kick or catch or pass, comes down to each individual. All aspects about a person, such as their personality, physical constraints, age, interest or motivation, injuries, lifestyle, history with the actions involved, all play a part in an individual's capacity to learn any activity. As such, in training an untrained individual or novice, there are many considerations that need attention.
The program that we're about to show you has been developed to teach Christin a clear novice of how to do a drop punt kick and catch a pass of footy.
In this instructional video, we'll be breaking down these movements into movement segments because it can be easier for a novice to partially practice complex skills. This is a good thing because not only does it simplify the skill, it allows for the participant to experience success early and allows for the educator to identify a potentially problematic portion of the skill so they can focus on correcting this if need be. This also helps with being able to measure the learning of the participant.
Doing a drop punt kick, hands should be like that. Follow through the kick. Foot should connect there with the ball. Most So as the coach of Christin for week 1 for kicking, there were 3 things I picked up. For starters, her hand position was not correct. Secondly, her foot position was inaccurate. And 3, her eyes were not on the ball. So when you catch the ball, you catch it in the middle of the ball in the centre. You look around and see where you want to pass to. You pass it to the left. So your left foot will be forward, 2 hands like that, left hand higher, right hand lower, hand back. So for the second drill of passing, Chris needs to focus on less more of the flicking and more of a push through of the ball, allowing for more power to go through. So for accuracy, she's very close, Chris is very close to me, you want to keep not much weight behind it. So you aim for the chest, just bring it in like this. So for week 2 for Christin, her enthusiasm needs to increase as well as her leg was not straight when kicking the ball. So for accuracy for a pass, okay, make sure you have 2 hands at the bottom. We don't want any spiral at the start because the beginner will not be familiar with this. So follow throughs like this, hand there, bring it back, and Superman through, keep arms straight. So for week 2, Chris needs to learn on pointing the ball to the target. This allows for better accuracy for aiming at the chest. So for the follow through, you want to kick it around here again and make sure your foot is following all the way through and kept straight. That allows for more power through the ball. So hands on for control, just follow through. Now for week 3, when Christin's kicking the ball, her leg needs to be more straight when kicking. This allows for more power and a more better follow through and making the ball go further. So for week 3, we're just going to do a walking drill. Ball will come in, we're going to take a few steps forward. Again, no spiral, bring it straight. Left foot forward. I noticed again in week 3, Christin was still inaccurate with her passing, but she needs to learn to get the Superman, follow through, point the ball towards the target that she wants to pass it to. As you saw from week 3, Chrissy's accuracy wasn't too good, so for week 4 we're going to focus on follow through and accuracy. So again, foot straight, kicking with that part of the ball, and make sure you aim for their chest, okay? So hands on the ball for control, follow through. And finally, for week 4, when Christin was placing the ball, she was throwing it up, which meant it was not good timing when kicking the ball. So instead, she needs to drop the ball and kick it. So for week 4, we're going to bring in a jog, okay? Ball will come in, 2-hand catch, 2 hands at the bottom of the ball again. We're going to jog it through, left foot forward, Superman, and follow through to target the chest. And finally, the power again needs to increase. So Christin needs to bring her arms right back and push it through, like a Superman pass, straight to the target. This allows for more power and accuracy and overall a better pass.
A training program for an NRL athlete not only has skill acquisition, but also consists of strength training, energy system training, plyometrics, and agility training. It is hard work to be a good athlete, but with hard work, good structure to a training program, and set training expectations, it can be managed. Throughout the lifespan of Christin's training, as seen in the video, it can be said that for the kicking component, she was able to more consistently kick the ball with her foot and also hit a mark. Likewise with the catching and passing, she was able to incorporate a jog with her passing by the end. She still has components of her skill that need more coaching, but there have been improvements. Thanks for watching.